You are tuned in to your dose of positivity. And to gain further support, join my channel membership and shout out to all my channel members. I am Marlene Motivates, and as I always say, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Hey, motivators, it's Marlene of Marlene Motivates, your channel for inspiration, positivity, mindset shifting, and more. You're welcome to this dose of positivity, and you can support the content creator by a like, by subscribing, joining my channel membership, Cash App. There's a lot of ways to support this channel, and I appreciate those who support me in any way that they can. So, welcome to today's dose of positivity. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. So, today on the dose of positivity, I'm going to be talking about being your own individual. And today's topic is stand out from the rest. Stand out. And the reason for today's topic is because, especially on social media, in the entertainment world, all over, there is so much competition to be like others, to be like this person, or what other people think you should be, or what your family, what friends, what other people are doing in their life. But today's encouragement for the dose of positivity is for us to be our own individuals, learning to embrace ourselves, learning to believe in ourselves more, and be our best. So yes, motivators, let's stand out from the rest and be our own self. And I'm going to be talking about 10 ways that we can stand out from the rest. Well, 11. Just looked at my notes. 11 ways we can stand out from the rest. So the first way is going to be by embracing your individuality. Okay, let's start with that. Embrace your individuality. How do we do that? Well, every single one of us motivators are our own person. We have our own personalities. We have our own likes. We have our own dislikes. And the more that we are on board with just being who we are, learning our own personality, learning what we are good at, and just doing that and being it. In today's society, it's all about being like other people. But I'm giving you the thought that embrace who you are as an individual, and love that. Learning to develop that self love and that self awareness. We're going to talk about that in a little bit, but uniqueness in a world of people who are conformists or people who are just followers. I want to put that out in this world. Be a leader and not a follower. So much people don't want to stand out from the rest. And I'll tell you some of the reasons why people don't want to stand out from the rest. Because it can be uncomfortable being on that edge, that ledge by yourself. It takes a lot of confidence to be a leader, knowing when to stand up for yourself, knowing what you can do and knowing what you can't. That's a wonderful thing about it, being an individual, knowing your own lane and staying in it. Staying in your lane is a wonderful thing to do, not because of other people, but because you know yourself and you know what you're good at. Embracing who you are is wonderful for not only your self esteem, it's wonderful for your confidence, but it also keeps you on the right target and the right focus for your life. It's about us being on the target, being on track with our goals, and knowing our own worth. And in this world of people wanting to be like others, I'm giving you the thought, be like yourself. Love that part of yourself. Be the woman or be the man that you are. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Stand up and be you. And don't worry about other people who are followers. Be a leader in a world of followers, because everybody's going to need someone to lead them. So stand up for yourself and know who you are. Appreciate who you are. Be confident. And that's something that standing out from the rest shows. When you are confident in who you are, you don't have time to worry about what other people think, what other people like about you, what other people believe that you should be. No, be yourself, and it's always good enough. Yes, motivators, be yourself, okay? And to stand out from the rest, it definitely is going to take you looking at yourself, taking a deep dive into yourself, into who you are, into what you are good at. So, point number 2, know your talents and use them. Okay. Each and every person, every single human being has something that they are naturally born with. It just comes naturally to you. You just are good at that. Now, it's so wonderful that every single person has talents. But the thing about having a talent is that you have to use it. And just like the saying goes, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. So we don't want to lose the talents that we have. We want to look at ourselves. We want to appreciate what we have. And I want to put that out there too for all you motivators. Use the talent that you personally have. Know your worth. You are worthy of using your talents. And if nobody has not told you that already, I'm telling it to you. Every single person has talents. You have talents. Learn to use them. Believe in them. Even if other people aren't on board with your talents, even if other people don't like it. When we learn to be our true, authentic self, we will not only feel better about ourselves, but we are going to do better, which I'm going to get into more of that in a little bit. So, know your talent in this world of people who are just, oh, this person is doing that, let me do that, or person's doing that, let me do that. No, fix your own lane, know what you're good at, and learn to use them. Okay, use what you have, and don't look what other people have and wonder, is is mine not as good as theirs? Because it's what we do naturally as humans. We look at what other people do, and when we see them having certain successes, we feel that maybe mine isn't as good as theirs. No, it's not about saying who's better or who's worse, but it's about knowing who you are, knowing what you're worth, and having the ability to believe in that and use the talent that you do have. Okay, let's go on to point number 3. So, how do we stand out from the rest? Is knowing our gifts, knowing our talents, using them, and then working on it. When you have a gift, I believe it's called a God given gift. Whatever it is that is your belief system. But I do believe that some people just have this wonderful talents, whatever it is, singing, dancing, great listeners, great leadership roles, being very respectful. Some people are naturally nurturers. Whatever the talent that you possess, work on it so that you can improve your skills, improve your uniqueness. And when we improve our skills and our talents, this is what really is going to project you to a whole nother level. This will put you in a whole different category from other people. This is what makes you stand out even more from others when we work on ourselves. And then this is where we do all of that work on our inside. This is what I'm good at. And how can I make my gift even better? How can I make my talent even better? When we do that, we make our talents even more successful, because you are successful. It's just that a lot of us have it untapped because it has not been encouraged from other people in our life. Because unfortunately, not everybody is born to be an encourager, to say, I want you to do your best. I want you to use your gifts. I believe in you. I'm here supporting you. Most likely, most people like to stomp out your positive energy. People like to stomp out your gifts because, let's just say, some people are jealous of the gifts that you have. They wish that they could do what you do. They wish that they could have your gifts. And guess what? What do I always say? Often imitated, never duplicated. Nobody can duplicate the original that is you. Yes, I'm feeding into your mind, motivators. You are an original. So, whatever it is that you're good at, work on those skills to improve it so you can be an even better at your gift. Work on you, work on your gifts, work on your talents, and improve. Don't worry about other people and what they do and what they say about you. It's about you knowing your worth, knowing your talent. And if you have not already, I want you to take down a piece of paper and write that down. I have a talent, and write down what that talent is. And then ask yourself, how am I using my talents? Why am I using my talents? And who is it that I'm trying to reach? When we know who we're trying to reach, what we're trying to reach, and why it is that we're doing what we do, we're going to encourage that gift within ourselves. Yes, this is what I'm spreading to all you motivators. Use your talents, use your gifts, work on you so that you can improve and be even happier and even better at what you do. This is how we put ourselves in another category. This is how we radiate our light, and this is how we become even happier. See, we stand out from the rest. We stand out and apart from other people, not only because we believe in our gifts, but we know our gifts and we know the ability to use them. So don't sit on your gifts. Don't sit on your talents. Improve them and make yourself even better, because you do deserve it. You deserve to have every single thing that is there for you. And when we can't embrace what we are naturally good at, we kind of dismiss it or we sit on it. And this is a question that I have to ask for all you motivators. Are you embarrassed of your gifts? Maybe somebody told you that your gift was not good enough. because they didn't believe in themselves, because they don't love themselves. This is what people will do. They try to stamp out, they try to extinguish your gift. They try to break your spirit and make you feel less than you deserve. Yes, I'm telling each and every one of you motivators that whatever talent, gift, and skill that you possess, use them. Not everybody is going to be on board with your gift. And sometimes the gift that you have, it must be nurtured and fostered. So it's so important to have a positive support system, some good mentors, counselors, life coaches. All of that is going to help us to feed into our mind and support our own belief system in ourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. So work on you, work on your gifts, work on your light and your energy. See, no matter if other people believe in your light and your gifts, it's not going to stop it. It's not going to stop your light. It's not going to stop your energy, but it is about what you are choosing to do with what you have. See, what do you choose? What choices will you make, motivators? See, for a long time, I sat down on my gift of motivation because other people would say that to me. Oh, who do you think you are? Who do you think you're going to be? Or nobody will listen to it. But I had to believe in that gift first before I could do it and be it. And yes, I do sometimes doubt because I'm just a human being. I'm a regular woman. I feel I get feelings of worthlessness. I feel disappointed sometimes when I'm not getting the recognition, when I'm not getting the people looking at my content the way that I want to. But I will be down like I am sometimes, but I will not stay encouraged. I will allow myself to feel how I feel and then get over it because I am my own friend. And when you are your own friend and you believe in yourself, there's nothing that can stop that. Nobody can stop the light from within. We are the ones that choose to listen to and believe other people and their negativity. So, the more that we work on our talent, the more that we work on our gifts, the more we know our worth, it's going to grow and blossom and we will improve. The quality of our gift will improve. So, do your research. Whatever it is that you do, research. How can I improve on whatever this is? How can I be better? How can I raise my belief in myself? How can I show myself and prove to myself how to improve my skills? See, it's up to each and every one of us to work on our skills. It's up to you to believe in yourself. It's up to you to believe in your personal light. And nobody can do that but you. Hi, Regina Snow. How are you? Welcome. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Wednesday to you. And if you have not already, can you please give a like? I'd really appreciate it. And if you have not already, hit the subscribe button. Welcome aboard, fellow motivator. I appreciate all of you for being here. So, yes, each and every one of us has to work on our craft. We have to work on our skills. We have to work on our talents. See, I'll tell you something about negativity. Negativity will stay around us until we stamp it out, until we extinguish it. The negativity won't stop, but we have to choose how much we're going to listen to it. How much are we listening to it? How much do we believe it? How much are we going to allow that negativity to impact us? I do listen to the negativity like a critique. So how can I improve? Because I definitely had to learn to take it as constructive criticism and not just all negativity. Okay. Because it's how we choose to look at things is how we are going to elevate. We can't just ignore when somebody is trying to tell us something. We can't just ignore it because if something is going to benefit our craft, our skill, our gift, then we must do something about it. We can't be all in our feelings, get upset and angry because we're not perfect. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. And it's okay. But we can always improve. We can always raise our light, raise our energy, raise our skill level, and work on our mindset. We have to get apart from being upset or angry with every single thing that people say. Be careful about the amount of light and energy you put into that, because people will never stop being negative. People will never stop talking about you. People will never stop trying to break your spirit, especially the people who want to see you fall flat on your face. There's people out there that are like that. They relish it when you fall down. They love it when you say, "Oh, look, they stopped." Do you really want that? We don't really want that, okay? So get up and fight over and over again. Don't ever give up. Hey, Mod on Deck and member, how you doing, Sirius? Happy Wednesday to you. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, got a mod on deck. Hey, Miss Eunice. Welcome in. Good afternoon to you as well. Happy Wednesday. And of course, I always want to hear what you all say in the chat. How are you working on standing out from the rest? I always love to hear from you guys live. Okay. So, we're going to work on our craft and become better at our skills and our talents. And we're not going to allow the negativity from the outside to come into our inside. This is what stops us. This is what slows us down. This is what brings us down. This is what causes us to doubt. This is what helps us to give into fear. And because we know ourselves, because we know our worth, we know what we deserve, we can't let that negativity from the outside get inside and penetrate our mind, penetrate our mindset, dim our light. Don't let anybody ever dim your light that is within you. Yes, you have a light from within. And that's something that I did not grow up with, that thought, with that reasoning, with that perspective. I had to grow into that in my adulthood, that I am the one that has to choose to be positive. I am the one that has to choose to be focused. I am the one that has to choose to believe in my gifts first before other people will be on board. And I'm here to tell you that it's not easy to come in front of others and say, "This is what I do." There's always going to be people to say, "You're not good at it. You don't do this and you don't do that. And I don't like you and whatever. And you think you're." There's always going to be that from the peanut gallery. It's always going to be people with their negativity that will never stop. But don't let other people stop you from working on you, working on your inside, working on your motivation, working on your light, working on what it is that you do. Never let anybody stop you or tell you that you can't do something. We are the ones that choose to give up. We are the ones that choose to stop fighting. And I say, never stop fighting. No matter what setbacks, no matter what roadblocks, you know your talent, you know your gifts. Get up and fight for your gifts. Believe in those gifts, okay? All right, motivators, let's go to the next point. Let's see. Point number 4. Okay. You will not be embraced. Okay. Not everybody that, okay, whatever it is that you do, not everybody's going to embrace you. There's going to be a lot of no's, especially when it's something that is customer service driven. Not everybody's going to say, "Oh, yeah, that's wonderful. You're amazing. You do good. Yeah, I'm on board. Yes, I will sponsor you." You're going to get so many no's before you will get your yeses. But it's all it takes is one person to say yes before that the door will open, before your light will rise, before your finances will start to elevate. It's a lot of things that will happen, but you first must be on board. You must first believe in your dream. You must first believe in you. And you're not always going to be embraced, but you will be talked about. People will scoff at you. People will say, the most mean, the most nasty, the most negative, and especially people who know you. They will bring up things from your past and try to throw it in your face. People will try to throw a monkey wrench in your plans to say, let me see if this will work and stop them. Let me see if this will work. People will try you, okay? They will try you. That's why it's so important for you to know your worth. I say that to all of you. You must know your worth. You must know what you're working with. You must know what you're good at so that when things come at you, you're like, nope, you can't stop this. You can't stop this light. You can't stop this shine. You can't stop what is from within me. You can't stop what I'm doing because I'm focused, because I know myself, because I believe in myself, because I am my own friend. Okay. So know that there's going to be that negativity. There's going to be that hatred, be ready for the heat. Okay. Be ready for the jealousy, the lack of support. People, and let me say that we think that we're going to get support from the people that we know. And most of the time, when you're good at something, it's the people that we love, the people, our own relatives. They're not going to be supportive. They're not going to be on board. They're usually going to be the persons to want to hurt you the most with those harsh words, with whatever, with their critiques, with talking about you, with throwing things in your face and telling you you'll never make it. They'll laugh at you in your face. They'll try their best to discourage you. They will try their best. But what do I say? Okay, be encouraged. Know your worth, motivators. And the people who don't support you, you don't need them. It's the right people who will be around. No, you won't be embraced. Okay. No, say, oh, yeah, I remember Marlene told me that. Yeah. Know it for yourself. There will be heat. There will be negativity. There will be false friends. Okay. With all of their words. Okay. There will be. They're not going to go away. Okay. The more that you grow, the more your impact and your light on other people is, the more the crowd of negativity will grow as well. As you grow, so will the negativity. But be ready. Say, I'm ready for you. Okay. You got to come to your battle with your mind ready. Okay. I knew this was coming. I'm ready for you. You can't stop me. Don't let a simple negativity, or, oh, and this person said something, and, oh, I give up, I can't do it. No, strengthen your resolve from your inside. Okay, because when your inside is strong, nobody can stop that. Okay, nobody can stop when you have your light from within. Nobody can. Okay, all right, see what I missed. Hi, Miss Deborah. How are you doing? Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for being here. And for all of you who are here, if you could please hit the like, share this out, I'd really appreciate it. Absolutely serious. Absolutely. We have to know our light from within. We definitely do. Okay. But know that it's not going to be all roses and sunshine. It's not going to be easy. Especially if you have a business, something you're working on, there will be times where, the finances will be low, the people will be down, it's going to be a struggle, but you have to prove to yourself how much you want it. How much are you willing to fight? We have to know that first before we can get to where we want to get. Okay. Let's get to point number 5. To stand out from the rest, we got to keep going. Okay. Keep going. Even if it's hard. And I can say it was so hard. I don't know about all you motivators, but it was so hard for me during the pandemic and staying at home and not being around certain people. That got me so discouraged because I am a people person. I like to be around people. I like to talk to people. And when I didn't get that ability, I had to encourage that through my platform here on this channel. So I say to all of you, keep going. No matter what you're battling, No matter what you're dealing with, no matter who supports you, doesn't support you, likes you, doesn't like you, no matter what you're facing, no matter the health problem, whatever your issue is in your life at this very moment, keep going. And I say to you, be encouraged. It's not only, we don't only need encouragement when life is going bad. We need encouragement when life is going good, to say, it's going good, keep it up. We got to be our own cheerleaders. You have to be your own advocate. You have to be your own accountability partner. You got to say, all right, you fell down, time to get up, get over it. Don't we, it's not that we won't be down. It doesn't mean we won't get down. It doesn't mean we're not going to have struggles and roadblocks and hindrances. We will. But it's about allowing yourself to keep going through that struggle, through that doubt, through that worry, through the lack of support. Be encouraged. Okay, be encouraged, each and every one of you. Yes. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Okay. So let's get to point number 6. See, to stand out from the rest, we have to know that obstacles will come our way. There's going to be things that you may never even plan for, never be ready for. There's going to be breakups that happen, romantic relationship, in your maybe romantic relationship, maybe in friendships, maybe with relative. People will stab you in the back. People will hurt you. Your finances, things will happen. Maybe you will lose money. Maybe you'll develop a health problem. There will always be something. We can't stop things from happening, but it's about what you do with what you have, what you will do in a given situation. Okay, this is hard. And this is when you talk to yourself. This is a hard situation. This is a hard time in my life, but I'm not going to allow this obstacle that is in my way to get me down. I'm going to keep going. Don't let the obstacle stop you. Don't let negative people stop you. Don't let fear stop you. And I have to pause on that right there and talk about fear for a moment. Fear is something that every single person has. There's always going to be a fear. There's going to be a fear of, what will I look like? Will I be successful at this? Will it work? Will it happen? Will I be liked? Will people like me? Will this be, we're fearful about what we don't know. But a little bit of fear is good. Fear will encourage you. You should be a little nervous about what you're going into. But that's where your research comes in. Research things, research people. Never get involved in business or with other people that you know nothing of. See, we're smarter. You got to use your brain. You have to use your intellect, because we want to make good choices. And if something doesn't feel right, I don't know, there's something about that. When something doesn't feel right from the inside, it's like, I don't know what. There is something about this person. It's something about this opportunity. It's something about this circumstance that just doesn't feel right. And when something doesn't feel right, it's not right for a reason. Know that. Know that. When it doesn't feel right, when your spirit is trying to tell you something, when other people are trying to warn you, the right people, I don't mean just everybody, okay? But when people that you know you can trust are telling you and they're trying to warn you of something, pay attention to that too, and say, they said this. Now let me find out why. Don't discount the warnings. See, the warnings can come from other people. Other people can be a mouthpiece for your protection. Message served. People can be a mouthpiece for your protection. All right. So people want to protect us. The right people want to protect you from being hurt, from going down a bad road, but we have to want to listen to it. We have to check on ourselves and not have this big, oh, you can't tell me anything, or I'm right. Yes, a lot of times we don't want to be wrong, but We can be wrong about certain things, and we want to protect ourselves. We want to make the right decisions, not only for ourselves but also the people who love us, because when we don't make good choices, it impacts other people in our lives. When we get hurt, so do they. Okay, let me go to the chat. Okay, hello, puzzle pieces. Really good to see you. Hello, Marlene, and chat in the bushes today. Thank you so much for being here, puzzle pieces. I really appreciate it. I hope you're feeling well and good. Eunice says, yes, right now my father is very sick. We're trying to help him to get well and to recover as much as he can. My husband and I, as well as trying to improve our business, is a challenge. Yes, it's a challenge when life hits us, difficulties, problems. So I'm just hoping for you, Miss Eunice. I'm praying for you that your father will recover and that your business will improve, and also for you to have enough personal strength, that resolve from within, that get up and go. When we are caregivers and helping others, it's very hard. It's very hard for us a lot of times when we we are meeting with challenges, when the people that we love aren't feeling the best that they can. So I'm hoping for you. I'm pulling for you. Be encouraged, okay? We're putting together a schedule so that we can stay organized and on task. Yes, stay on task, but remember, what while you are giving and you're helping your father, take it from me, a person who did not listen to the advice when I got it. Remember to take care of yourself in the process. You need breaks. You need to have your own me time. You need to also have some fun. It can't be all 100% about the person that you are caring for. Okay? Please take care of you and your hubby too, okay? Now let me get to my point number 7, okay? Point number 7, everybody, stand out from the rest. It's not about how fast you get there. It's about just as long as you get there, okay? It's just about you getting there. That's what's important, not how fast. See, people want what they want like this. Okay, come on, I want it. And we think sometimes when we want something, it's supposed to actualize right there in that moment. But a lot of times, I will say, in pure honesty, I have wanted things, but I'm not ready for the assignment. That's another word. That's a whole another message. We want certain things in our life, but are you really ready for them if you got it right then and there? And most of the time it's no. We're not always ready for what we want. We know all we know is we want it, okay? But have you prepared your mind? Okay, how am I going to be able to care for this? Am I in a space where I can afford it? How is this going to impact my life? Will my life change? Will I be ready for the change? Will I like the change? Put yourself in that mode too. I always say that people always say that they want a success in their life, but what will you do when you get this success? What will you do monetarily? Because if you keep yourself in that mindset, I just want it, but you haven't been preparing, getting yourself ready. Okay. See, we have to be strong and ready, not only mentally, but we got to be ready. What am I going to do? How am I planning? What will happen? Okay, now I have it. I've been planning. I'm ready for this. Let's do it. I got it. Let's go. But that's not what most people do. They just want it, but they haven't planned. Okay, they haven't planned. They haven't got their mind ready. They haven't, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. This is what I'm going to do with the money when it comes, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this. Plan, motivators. Plan. Have your action plan. You know what I always say over here on this channel, when we have goals, make sure your goals are reasonable and attainable for you. I don't mean for your auntie, mama, cousin, friend. That's their world. That's their life. In your world, in your life right now, if you got what you actually wanted, are you ready for it? What are you going to do? Okay? What are you going to do with that money when it comes? Because when you don't plan for that money, that's what financial literacy. We do have to know about what we are going to do with when we have more. So that's why that planning phase is so important. Plan for the life that you want. So it's not about how fast you get there. Don't rush the process. Stand in the moment that you are right now. Appreciate, have gratitude, be thankful for what you have, and learn what you need to learn now. So when you get what you want, say, I'm ready for this. I got it. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm ready for it. I'm made for this. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we want, motivators, not just saying, I want to get to this. And then when you get it, it's like, oh, I got it. Now what do I do? Now what's next? Plan all of the way through. This, when I'm here, when I'm here, when I'm here, and when I'm here. See, that's reasonable and it's attainable, because over here, motivators, we don't just want things, we want it. And then when we get it, we know what to do with it. Okay. Because we get our mind, we get our finances, we get our spirit. See, we're strong in all aspects. And that's what a lot of people don't do. They don't get their strength in all aspects. You got to get your mind ready. You got to get your heart ready. You have to get your spirit. Your energy has to be there. Say, come on, let's go. Let's do this. I'm ready. And that's what I want for all of you motivators. Be ready here, here, and here. All right? It's not about how fast you get it, but it's about when you get it, what will you do? What will you do when you get what you want? All right? Be prepared. We're smart over here. We're prepared and we're smart. All right? No, it's not in thy glory. This channel is for everyone, men and women. Okay. And welcome in. I think it's my first time seeing you on this channel. Thank you so much for being here. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, I would love to have you over here as a part of the Motivators family. Yes, it's for anyone. Thank you so much, Sirius. Welcome in, Miss Tracy. Got a member in the house. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. No, I'm not a preacher. I'm just a motivational enthusiast. Yes, thank you so much, Miss Eunice. So let's get to point number 8. Point number 8, everybody. Let's go. Let's do this. All right. So how do we stand out from the rest? We work on our mindset. You work on your mindset and your attitude. See, you are victorious. You are not a victim. You are not a victim. See, we're moving apart from that victim mentality. No matter what happened to you, no matter what you've been through, no matter where you have gone, it's not just about where you have been, it's about where you are going. Yeah. See, we have to speak victory before we can achieve it, before we can attain it. Work on your mindset, work on your attitude. See, when you work on your mindset and your attitude, no matter what deck of cards that you were dealt, no matter who supported you, no matter who liked you, no matter what you've been through, no matter what you've done, it's about your today. What do you say about yourself today? Okay. Today, I am not a victim. Today, I am victorious. It's all about how you choose to think about yourself, how you choose to speak about yourself. What words do you say out of your mouth? What is the conversations that you have with yourself? I speak to myself all the time and I say, I speak victory. I speak love and light over myself. The victory has to begin with you first before it can actualize in your real life. So the more that you work on your mindset, your attitude, How do I choose to look at myself and my situation? Yes, I'm going to make the best of it. Yes, I'm going to be positive. Yes, I'm going to challenge myself. Yes, I'm not going to just walk around, feel sad, feel miserable, blaming everybody. Yes, it's very important to say what happened to you, who hurt you. It's very important to put that in its place because you got to heal from that so that you can step into your own person and be who you are. You have to acknowledge this hurt me, okay? This hurt me. I was upset. I was mad. This disappointed me. But here it is. Today is a new day. I'm not a victim. Okay, I'm victorious. I speak victory over my life, and you must speak victory over yours. All right, work on your mindset and your attitude. See, it's a lot of things in our life that we can't change. We can't change what happened to us. We can't change what other people will do. But what we can do, what was is within our reach, what's within our grasp is how we choose to look at ourselves, how we choose to look at our life, what we choose to think, and what we do. See, what will you do and say in real time, in this moment for your life? That's what separates you from other people. This is what makes you stand out from the rest, from the crowd, from other people, or people who do the same thing that you do. Like I always say, there's only going to be one Marlene, often imitated, never duplicated. Nobody can be me, just like nobody can be you. Nobody can be you. So, whatever it is that you do, whatever talent you have, whatever gift you have, whatever it is that you have been through, use your past to encourage your present. It's about embracing every part of you. Don't be ashamed of your past. Don't be ashamed of what you've done and what you've been through. It's about using that as fuel. This is what I did when I didn't know better. This is what I did when I didn't know myself. This is what I did when I did not love myself, when I did not know that I was worthy of changes, when I didn't believe I was worthy of prosperity. And yes, each and every one of you are worthy of prosperity. See, that success, it has to start in your mind. You have to believe that about yourself. It doesn't matter how many people will tell you you're talented at this gift, you do this and you're amazing. If you don't first believe it, you got to believe it in your heart. You got to believe it in your mind. See, your mind has to believe that because when the challenge comes, when negativity comes your way, when people hurt your feelings, when people backstab you, when things happen to you, this is when you know you're full resolve. No matter what happens to me, no matter how I'm liked, no matter what other people say, it's what I say. It's what I believe. It's my attitude towards the situation. And nobody can stop what you think about yourself. Nobody can stop what you think about you. People will try all day long. People will try you. People will test you. Evil will come your way. That it sure will. People will come with evil intent and motives, and you won't even know it. People will come as a wolf in sheep's clothing. They will disguise themselves. They will say all the pretty words to you. I'm this and I'm this and I'm this and I'm this to you, right? I'm this. And then when you find out it's all a lie, there's no truth in their statement. They're coming to destroy you. They're coming to hurt you. It's all right. So it's always better to know who the wolves in the sheep's clothing. Now I know, okay? Now I know who you are. Now I know I can't trust you. Now I know to stay away from you, okay? Now I know you're not my tribe. You're not my circle. You are not my people. So be prepared and know that, motivators, when you are standing up for a cause, you're standing up for something that you want, know there's going to be wolves in sheep's clothing, and they're going to come and they're going to try and they will try to break you. But it's about not being a victim, but speaking victory. Come on, motivators. I speak victory. I want to see that in the chat. I speak victory over my life. You are victorious. You can overcome anything that you want, but you must first believe it. And I will say, I say it because I've been through it. You think it was easy for me to overcome the things that I have been through in my life? I've been backstabbed. I've been hurt. People challenged me. People said I would never make it. I could never do it. I was stupid. I was ugly. I wasn't smart enough. Who do you think you are to encourage other people? You think you're smarter than everybody. You think you're more educated. I've heard it all. There is not one word that could be said to me that I have never heard before. But it had to be me first to believe that I could. I had to know my own purpose. Come on, somebody. I had to know my purpose. I had to come with my passion. I had to strengthen my resolve. I had to know my worth. I had to know who I was going to meet and reach. See, I was here to come to reach people with a message of prosperity, to encourage people because people are so broken and hurt in these times by their financial situation, by their relative, quote unquote. Those are the ones that hurt us the most. But you have to know yourself. You have to believe in yourself, and you got to be your own cheerleader and say, it's okay. I am okay. Even if I don't have you in my life, I don't need you. The only person I need is me. The only one that I need is me. And I got to be strong for me because I have somewhere to be. I have something to do. I have somewhere to go. And that's where we're going to leave that for the moment. Let's go. Oh, you blocked the person. Okay. All right. I must have missed something, but I trust you, Sirius. I must have missed it. Okay. Great job, Sirius. Okay. I missed it, but thank you so much. Hey, Realist One, how are you doing? Welcome in. I really appreciate you being here. Happy Wednesday. Thank you so much. Mod on deck. Yep, it sure was, Realist. Yes, I speak victory over my life. Yes, speak victory over your life. Yes, and what you have been through. See, that's what people don't know. People don't know your story. People don't know your challenges. People don't know what you're made of. You got to know what you're made of. You have to know what you deserve. You have to know what you're capable of. Okay. And that's what other people don't know. People don't know and people don't understand. People will try to do anything to break your spirit. And they know when they break your spirit, then you give up. Everything else follows suit. Then you start sitting in the corner, licking your wounds, feeling sorry for yourself, telling yourself, I'm stupid and it wouldn't work out anyways. I could have never done it. No, no. Do not do that to yourself. Do not do that for your future. You have a bright hope ahead. Know that and believe it. You have a bright hope ahead, even if the people around you don't believe that about you. Know that. Okay? Yes, Sirius, you are victorious. Yes, you are. Speak it over your life. Until you believe it, nobody else will. All right? Work on your attitude and your mindset. Nobody can change that but you. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. But you got to want that for yourself. You have to want to have victory. Or you can choose your whole life to be a victim and to talk about what happened to you, but never do anything. Okay, something happened to you, but what are you doing about it? How have you healed it? How have you moved past it? See, we can choose to stay in it and, oh, this happened to me, this happened to me, this happened to me. Okay, now what? What's next? What else after what happened to you? Are you going to stay in that your whole life? stay where you were, or are you going to allow yourself to move forward? Are you going to allow yourself to be propelled ahead to a bright hope? And I have to say that there is a bright hope for each and every one of you. You have a bright hope ahead. You sure do. Don't let anybody tell you that your hope is not bright. Your future is not bright, because it is. All right. So we're not victims over here. We are victorious. Speak it and believe it. Now we're going to go to point number 9. Be yourself. Be yourself. It's always good enough. This is how we stand out from the rest. See, we want to be our own individuals. We believe in our worth. We believe in our light. We believe in our energy. We know what we deserve. See, yourself, who you are, not what the crowd wants you to be, not what other people say you should be. No, you're not a conformist. You are your own self. See, we're talking about, I'm putting it out in the atmosphere. I'm speaking to those of you who are leaders, who want, they know what they want, they know what they deserve, and they're capable enough to go for it. See, I'm talking to my strong people who have that strong mindset. I can do amazing things. I can have whatever I want. I am myself, and I'm proud of that. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of what you can do, and what you can do, where you are, is always good enough. You're the one paying the bills in your house, okay? You're the one handling your business. You're the one that has had your backstory. Know that wherever you are in your life, you can make it better. I want to put that positive thought in your head, every single one of you, wherever you have been, wherever you are currently, you can always do better. Yes, you can. Yes, I can. I can always be better. I can always do better. And what I do is always good enough. I don't always do the best. I won't always be the best. I won't always be liked. But who I am is always good enough. You know why? Because you are somebody. Yes, you are. Every single one of you motivators, you are somebody of worth. You are somebody of light. There is somebody that you need to reach with whatever it is that you've been sitting down on, whatever you've been procrastinating about, whatever that has been done to you. We got to get over that. We got to get past it, and we got to get into our season of doing. See, it's in this season of doing that you accomplish the most. I'm not just going to talk about it. I'm going to walk in silence. I'm going to keep my word. I'm going to do my best. When I fall down, I'm going to get up and I'm going to say, dust myself off, and let's go. Let's do it. Let's try this one. Let's try that. I'm going to research. I'm going to be accountable for when I do wrong. I'm going to get myself a positive system of support. I'm going to have great friends. I'm going to keep my own word. I'm going to be honest with myself. I'm going to speak up when something is not right for me. Okay. I'm going to speak up. I'm not going to let people run over me. I am not a doormat. Okay. You are not a doormat. Yes, we're going to do what is good for us. In this season of prosperity, I will do what is good and best for me. And that's not selfish. We know what we want. We know what we're good at. We know what we need. We know our talents. We know our gifts. And we are strong enough to step into those shoes of victory and say, I am good enough to do amazing things. I will challenge myself. I will get out of the comfort zone and get into uncomfortable, because in that uncomfortable zone is where I am going to find how to get to my next level. You will get to your next level, but it means a lot of times we have to get uncomfortable. It means sometimes you're going to have to get away from people pleasing, making everybody happy. You can't make everybody happy. That's impossible. It's impossible to make everybody happy. It's okay. It's impossible to please everybody. It's impossible to be liked by everybody. Get that thought out of your head. Who cares who likes you? Who cares who doubts you? The only one that should be important, just you don't doubt yourself, motivators. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt you. Don't doubt your light from within. That's why I always talk about strengthening your inside. That's so important. Let's go to the chat for a second. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Miss Eunice. Okay. Let's get to point number 10. We got one more after this, motivators, one more. So, how do we stand out from the rest? The more you know, love, encourage, and be your authentic self, the better you will feel and the better you will be. All right. The more you know, love, encourage, and be your authentic self. See, it's so much people, thousands, I would even say millions of people in this world, and they just want to be like everybody. They want to be liked. They don't want to be their own individual. They don't want to take on a leadership role. It's more comfortable to be a follower because a follower doesn't have to speak up. A follower just, whatever it is that you say. And there's a crowd for both. There's people who want to be leaders and there's people that want to be followers. But I'm more tuned into those who want to be leaders. Stand up in your leadership role. Whether you're going to be the leader of your family, you're going to be a leader at whatever it is in your business, but know it from inside of you. I can do it. I can be it. I believe in that. Believe in yourself. And the more you believe that in yourself and you are your own authentic self, is the better you're going to feel. The more your business will grow, the more your light will shine, the more you will have more joy. And joy is there for you. Peace is there for you. Prosperity is there for you. You can do it. You can do it and you can be it. All right. But you got to work on you and you got to stand out from the rest. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to stand up for what you believe in. Don't be afraid to go for what you want, whether it's your health, whether it's opening your business, whether it's you starting to work on yourself so that you can improve and be a better mom, brother, father, cousin, sister, whoever. When we work on ourselves and we are better, we're better for other people. See, when you take care of your own relationship with yourself, you get better relationships with others. And that's what we want. Be better for yourself, and then you can be better for others. So the more that you know yourself, love yourself, and work on yourself, you will be better. All right. Now let's get to the last point. Stand out from the rest. We are creating leaders here. Okay. That's going on a shirt coming very soon. I'm going to start making my leadership merch that will be on the channel. And one of them is going to say, I am a leader. Okay. We're creating leaders over here. You are a leader. Show it, believe it, and prove it. Prove it by your actions. It's not words. Words are something easy to come out of your mouth. It's easy to say I'm a leader, but it's a whole nother thing to do it. It's a whole nother thing to be a leader. It takes you standing up for yourself. It takes you protecting the people who come into your circle. It takes you making rules. It takes you setting some boundaries for yourself and for other people, knowing what you can do, using your talents, being uncomfortable. You are a leader. Believe it, show it, and prove it. But the most important person to prove is prove it to yourself. Prove to yourself your own worth, because you can do it. I believe in each and every one of you. And this message today, to stand up, stand out from the rest, this is for somebody. I felt drawn and pulled to say that. So, whoever this message is hitting, whoever needs to get it, stand out from the rest. Don't stay in that same, like always. Maybe people within your relatives are staying in that negativity. They don't want to try anything new. They always want to be bitter and angry. Or maybe they don't want to do anything. They're staying in that zone of being lazy. Or maybe they were a person who are backbiters. Or maybe you're just in a circle of people who are just not doing anything with their life. You be the first one. Draw yourself away from those negative people and don't be afraid to stand out from the rest and to be you. Being you is always good enough. Being you won't mean that you will be liked all the time, but it will always mean that you will be okay with you. When you work on your inside, your outside will radiate. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. And like I always say over here on Marlene Motivates, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life. If you have not already, hit the like. If you have not hit the like on the way in, please hit the like on your way out. And I will see you guys on tomorrow if the weather permits. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I will see you members in a little bit. The members link has been pinned on the community tab. Thank you guys so much. Stand out from the rest. Be you. Do you. It's always good enough. We're strong motivators. Prove it by your actions. I'll see you guys on the next dose of positivity. Bye-bye, guys.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? I forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, hey, yeah.